Good afternoon. Welcome to Saturday, November 6th, Open Gate Show for tomorrow's race card on Sunday, November 11th. Remember, rehydrate yourself with pure Jamaican Pride bottled water, pure water. Wear a mask, regardless of a lot of people deciding that the COVID pandemic is over. Practice social distancing and sanitize your hands. The biggest race meet for the season will be on next Saturday. And this is the meet that could more than likely reveal which trainer is going to end up with the 2021 title. The Open Gate Show was the first to reveal that the tote board at Caymanas Park, the reinstating of that apparatus has started. Owner, breeder Michael Edwards displayed a good gesture yesterday in helping a stranded motorist, yet he was overseas. The Open Gate Show applauds you, sir. A big shout out to Open Gate producer Nicholas Barnaby and our lifetime Open Gate Show friend and partner, Mr. Junior Fender. 9 races tomorrow. First race is for 5 years and up. It's a claiming race, 150 to 180,000, with native bred 6 years and up who's never won 2 races, as well as native bred 5 years and up who remains a maiden. 13 entries, they go 1,300 meters or 6.5 furlongs. Number 2, Twilight Storm, could be considered as he adores this 6.5 furlong distance. 21st of June rather, the 5th of July and the 4th of September, all over this course tomorrow, and Twilight Storm ran very well indeed. So, we should be looked at with a winning chance. Number 4, Smooth Criminal, has had 5 layoffs in 31 starts. His last was when claimed by trainer Alan Rambali for 250,000 and dropping now for 180,000. Could be looked at for a chance to get into the top 3. Number 7, the next big thing, weakened than last when going a furlong shorter than tomorrow's distance, is now stretching out with hopes of maintaining a top 2 slot. Number 8, Original Train, needs to be better to be considered. Number 9, The Princess, ran okay on the 5th of June, going 7.5 furlongs in the claiming 250,000 category, and was prominent and lost by a length second at 18-1 to Shauna Cruz, and had Band of Gold behind after breaking slow out the gates. That gives her a winning chance, although beaten 5.25 lengths by number 7, the next big thing, 2 weeks ago. Number 10, Jamaican Storm, gets the combination of the jockey Anthony Thomas and trainer Gregor Forsyth. Number 11, Synchronize. Last win was over this exact trip on the 4th of September, beating Dare to Speak and Twilight Storm. Number 7, I have to select a horse. Next big thing, for number 9, The Princess. Number 3, Twilight Storm. Number 4, Smooth Criminal. The winner should come from there. Number 10, Jamaican Storm for the lesser placings. You go to race 2, and it's for children up, an optional claim race, 450 to 550,000, with native bred 5-year-olds and up who've never won 4 races in their lifetime, as well as imported 5 and up who've never won 3 races in their career. 8 entries, 7.5 furlongs or 1,500 meters. Number 1, Versatile Vision, plummets to 550,000 150,000 after two poor displays last twice. Last win was over 7.5 furlongs on the 11th of September, when taking up the running from the 3 furlong point and gradually pulled away to be 2.5 lengths in front of No Identity and Angelus after breaking slowly out the gate. Should have a serious say for the win here. Number 2, Latapy, bettered by number 5, Stall Walking Girl in the last 2. Number 4, Sansaro, very light and could find a place in your top 5. Number 5, Stall Walking Girl, consistent mare who is very fit, but a middle to low segment of your high 5. I'm seeing. Number 6, Laser Light, tapering form since the middle of the summer. Has been campaigning in the 750,000 claimant class, and now down to 550,000. Should have some value for a good show. I'm not too keen on his physicality, but that's my opinion, even though he came to the exercise track a few times. Number 7, Divine Lexi, who is consistent and fit, but should find one or two master. Number 8 rather, Special Counsel, looks to be the one to beat, but why the removal of the visor? Yes, why the removal of the visor? We are 4 career wins, 3 career seconds, 4 career thirds. She had that gear on. He was claimed for 750,000 last week, and now at 550 for new connection. Number 1 though was that vision for number 8, Special Counsel. Number 2, Latapy. Number 5, Stall Walking Girl. Number 4, Sansiro. Race number 3, and that race we have a small field, and it comprises of a horse that, well, let me get to the entries. Eight starters, 7 furlongs or 4,000 meters. So it's a trio maiden condition race. Number 1, that's the horse I was about to speak about. Runs the Indian, well supported last 2. Could be waiting on a date. Maybe tomorrow. Number 2, Bouncy Boy. I can't see why he got so much support in last. Well, maybe it's that workout on October 25th, where he galloped 3 furlongs in turn 6 and a 5th with stablemate Kai Alexis. Has much to find based on his form. Number 4, Miss HJF, ran very well last. 30th of October, going a mile at 55-1. Ran a good second, 2 lengths to Sky Zone. Had JJ Warrior behind. This one also broke slow and yet ran that good. Quickly back and could have a say. Number 5, Will Train, could find a place in somewhere. Number 6, it is what it is. Looking to be the one to beat for title chasing trainer Gary Sobrati. Number 8, Slam Solano, could improve further and fight this out, seeing that he has shown speed the first time ever, just out of the blue, and was well supported at 4-1 against Fourth Line. Number 6, It Is What It Is. Number 8, Slam Solano. Number 4, Miss AJF. Number 1, Runs the Indian. Number 5, Mule Train. That's the order of my selection. Race number 4 has 10 starters, and it's a very interesting race because we have a US imported horse here coming off a break. Anyway, this race is for native bred 4s and up. We've never won 2 races and imported 4-year-olds and up who are maidens. 10 starters, 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters, number 1 by the best. US bred, who is here of a 11-month sojourn, very busy on the exercise track, looking to sort it out fully now. Well, this is her 3rd layoff in 12 career starts, where not much was displayed, but If looks says anything, I think Better Best will run her best race yet. The two, she's a mistake, made no mistake on the 11th of September, going 5.5 furlongs this very journey, pulling away to win by 5 lengths, beating Cupcake and Soul Treasure. Nothing much, but she's a mistake, has raced only 7 times and can improve. We'll have to hope, though, for 1 or 2 making mistakes here in order for her to make this a quick double. Number 3, Lady Bastard could find a low exotic place in number 4, Cup of Soup. Interesting, Anthony Thomas rides this horse. Number 5, State of Emergency, gets back the figure 8, which should create and improve this play. Number 6, John P. has speed and Shane Ellis. I'm thinking this horse can be rated off the speed, and who else do that but Shane Ellis? Number 8 by Smokey, kept busy on the size track and is biding his time to smoke, maybe in Christmas. Number 10, Sniper Man, could figure in the top 5 now that the cheap pieces has returned. Number 1, Better Best. Number 6, John P. Number 2, She's a Mistake. Number 5, State of Emergency. Number 10, Sniper Man. We go to race 5. Race 5, that's the race that has, 1 minute there, that has 8 entries. 5 furlongs straight, 1,000 meters straight is 4 thrills and up. It's a claiming race, 200 to 250,000 for horses who have not earned 150,000 since July 7th, 2021. Mon Rockdale came off a 10-month session and ran well approximately 3 weeks ago on the 19th of October, going 4.5 furlongs, was prominent and held second, 2.25 lengths behind Samora. Smoke Screen was 4.5 lengths away. Facing a bit tougher this time, but has the potential of getting in the top 3 in a field such as this. The 2 Dance All Night claim on last after a fair display in that last one, the 27th of September. Going 5 furlongs straight, finished 5th, 2.25 lengths behind Just Trick Me, Union 4, who is here, Radical, etc. Looking in very good condition and an easy spot. This one is, so it's a possibility that Dance All Night could be dancing with the top ones at the winning post. Number 4, Flying Bullet, won well 2 weeks ago in the lower tag, and that's his best display in ages. So he should be around somewhere in your exotic, seeing that he is a sorted out horse now. Number 5, Balazzo, led and failed to change his leads at the furlong point. That race had lots of speed, a lot of speedsters, and now amongst this set could be dangerous if he's physically fit. Number 7, Union 4, back to where he can compete for a win, especially with Shane Ellis having the reins. Number 7, Union 4, number 2, Dance All Night, number 5, Balazzo, number 4, Flying Bullet, number 1, Rockdale. Race number 6 goes 4.5 furlongs or 900 meters, 15 were declared for native-bred trios and up who have never won 2 races, as well as imported trios and up who are maidens. Number 1, Mum, well-bred filly who showed speed 2 weeks ago in blinkers, worked well since that race on November 3rd. 3 furlongs in 35 and 4/5. Not well drawn, but is very well bred by Sensational Slam out of St. Cecilia. Has had her issues in April and seems to have sorted that out now. Number 3, Simulaland, 104 here for Trainer Patrick Lynch. Simulaland working okay and gets first-time blinkers. Number 4, Rising Saint, ran well on the 22nd of September, going 5 furlongs straight in a very competitive field, and led and got third, half a length behind Taurus Boy and Unruly Boss, who won like an autocross horse earlier today. Was a late on starter 5 days after that race, yet worked okay in 3 days' time. Very dangerous colt, this Rising Saint. Number 5, Baton Rouge, got to be respected. Number, where am I? Number 12, stablemate of Baton Rouge. 7 Flight may earn some dollars here for trainer with the leading trainer Jason DaCosta. Number 13, Cruella will be getting first-time Lasix after that maiden win on October 2nd. And this is her 4th career start. The 14 Heart of the Sea, very light, well-drawn, and can get into the low exotics. Number 15, I've Got Magic, still a bit green in my opinion, but has much use and will be part of the top 4 and can even win. The top 4 in this race for me: number 1, Mum; number 4, Rising Saint; number 15, I've Got Magic; number 5, Baton Rouge; number 14, Heart of the Sea. That's the order of my preference, but any one of those 4 mentioned should be able to do well. 7th race, 4 furlong straight or 18 meter straight. 9 entries for native bred Trio. It's a mid special weight race. Number 3, Morse Code, gets first time blinkers and Antoine Thomas remains. Could get a place in on the board, as I'm applying to think he will be more focused tomorrow than on that run on the 23rd of October. Not really, well, this well-bred horse, not really looking to be a horse that will be going places, but could be a factor here. Number 4, Nothing But Trouble, a debutant number 1, born the 23rd of March, will be caught by Western Classic out of Pink Hibiscus by Horseman again. Breeder, McKay and Green, older Kingston 22 family. Everton Dixon, the groom. Ruja Lahore rides for trainer Ronald Scott. Blinkers and Lasix will be on for this horse tomorrow, making his debut. Has been around for a while, showing use. Very interestingly bred colt who could get into the lower segment on the board. Number 5, JB Flyer, debutant number 2, the groom Nicole Redwood, born the 26th of March, chestnut coat by legal process out of Fast Flyer by a royal minister. Breeder, Mr. and Mrs. Marty Hirsch. Owner, Kevin Hirsch. Jawari Stedman, the apprentice. He's the brother of Linton Stedman. Rides this one for trainer Marlon Anderson. Will need a few races for hopes of showing what value he has. Number 6, Princess Kelly. This is debutant number 3. Born on the 19th of March, chestnut filly by legal process of Catamaran by category. Breeder, New Blue Limited. Owner, Clean Art Youth. The groom, Mark Reed. Abigail Abel rides for trainer Ray Phillips. Has shown traces of ability on the exercise track, but will need this experience. This interesting bred horse has been around for a while and could get into the lower end of the board. Number 5, JB Flyer, debutant number 2, born the 26th of March, chestnut coat by legal process, out of Fast Flyer. Breeder, Mr. and Mrs. Marty Hirsch. Owner, Kevin Hirsch. The groom, Nicole Redwood. Jawari Stedman, the apprentice. He's the brother of Linton Stedman. He rides for trainer Marlon Anderson. JB Flyer will need a few races for hopes of showing what value he's got. Number 6, Princess Kaylee, debutant number 3, born the 19th of March, chestnut filly by legal process, out of Catamaran by category. Breeder, New Blue Limited. Owner, Clean Heart Youth. The groom, Mark Reed. Abigail Abel, female apprentice. She rides for trainer Ray Phillips. Princess Kaylee has shown traces of ability on the exercise track, but will need this experience to really show what she has. Number 7, Balotelli, just returning over 2.5 months high tops, lightly trained, has flash speed in all 9 career starts so far, and 4 furlong straight will be right up his alley. if it's okay. Number 9, Prosecco makes its third career start, improving and could be more to be reckoned with this time around. Robert Halligan gets the call. Number 9, Lucky Plummer ran his best race the last time he ran, that was on the 16th of October, going 4 furlongs straight, this very journey of the race tomorrow. Was with the leaders and flattened a bit to be 4th and 3rd at 27-1 to Quiet Boss and Queen Adele. Well, the tongue tie was on then, yet it is off for this tomorrow. Number 8, though, Prosecco. From number 7, Balotelli. Number 3, Morse Code. Number 4, Nothing But Trouble. Number 9, Lucky Plummer. We go to race, where are we now? We are at race 8. And I go for a very short break and I return for race 8. Thank you for staying tuned. Race 8 goes 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. It's for native-bred 5s and up. Was never won four races, as well as imported 5s and up, with only won 2 races. 11 entries. Number 1, Awesome Glitter. Gets first time blinkers on, as well as figure 8 against Nemesis. Here, Black River, He Can Dance, El Gringo, Mama Sharon Darling. Won her last race at this distance, John on the inner, alike tomorrow. We'll have to come good, Awesome Glitter, for this horse to repeat. Number 2, She Says Yes, as a feather to tote, could say yes for another good display if allowed to lead easily and to enter the straight unmolested. Don't expect this horse to win, but don't leave her out of your high 5. Number 3, Black River, should fight this out for the top 4th slot. Number 4, Don't Be Light, very light and must not be totally ignored because she is capable of having a chance, especially with the feather to tote, for a top 5 slot. Number 5, Don Almighty, should be better now with that run last week. Number 6, Mama Sharon Darling, ran well for jockey O'Neill Mullins. As a matter of fact, he's the only one to get this horse to do well, and was unlucky. And all 4 occasions, as Mama Sharon Darling could have won, well, at least on 1 occasion to go up in grade. O'Neill Mullins was replaced by Philip Parchment. Last time this horse ran, she lost in a head bob. That's the 31st rather of October, going 4.5 furlongs straight, and just failed to catch Casual Charm. Well, that was last week. So we'll quickly back. Let's see what happens. Number 9, El Gringo, his best can make him a dangerous contender, as this rider, Radish Roman, knows him very, very well. Number 10, He Can Dance, has to have speed to chase, going this short. He's possible the best here in physical condition. And with this handicap, could get it done for trainer Anthony Nunes. Number 11, Super Emir, another here with a feather to tote, but from this outside draw, has it all to do. Number 10, He Can Dance. Number 9, El Gringo. Number 6, Mama Sharon Darling. Number 3, Black River. Number 4, Then Be Life, in that order. The final race, 11 starters, 5.5 furlong or 1,100 meters for native-bred 4s and up. Number 4, as well as imported, who have only 4s and up, that is, who have only won 2 races. Number 1, I'm a Citizen, versus 3 here for trainer Patrick Lynch. I don't expect this one to be a factor. Number 2, Helicopter, fairly consistent, and in such a weak field as this, could get in the top 3. Number 3, Cold Pursuit, will be closing for a minor share. Number 4, Stevie the Great, versatile gelding who gets first-time visor and the change of rider, has been going through the classes, and even on last in that competitive field, was able to lead, showing how useful a horse a gelding he is. Advisor, I don't know if it will make him go faster than he has been going, but it's very, very interesting what happens tomorrow. Now, 5 Silent Seeker, inconsistent sort who is focused, she has a chance. As on the, what is it, the 15th of September? Yes, 5 furlongs straight. Running a fast time, lost by half a length, finishing second to Primal Fair. Had KD Rocket 5 runs behind, and KD Rocket was going over his favorite journey. So that is why I give Silent Seeker a look in, although this race is on the turn. Number 6, KD Rocket, fairly consistent gelding whose A game can create the win. That last race was a much improved race for 2 main reasons. I'm talking about the race on the 16th of October at 32-1. The first point I need to make, he displayed great speed after breaking slowly out the gates, something that KD Rocket hasn't really shown that speed for a while. Second, Alexis Lodge ran huge today when up in class. He betted KD Rocket by 2 lengths, going 6 furlongs. In fairly good time, 113 flat. I wonder why the tongue tie is off though. After 21 career starts with it. Well, surely its removal should be for the better, as Gary Sobrati has an outside chance of splitting Jason Acosta and Anthony Nunes for the top 2 slot in this season's trainer's title. Number 10, Donny Spud, facing tougher, but is improving. Number 11, Weekend Jazz, very light, but has a lot to find, as he was not in okay physical condition to race last week, as he was declared late on starter. Number 6, KD Rocket. Number 2, Helicopter. Number 4, Steve the Great. Number 10, Donny Spud, top 4. Number 3, Core Pursuit should be added to the mix. That's it for tomorrow's show, Sunday, November 7th. And be prepared for a heck of a race card come next week, where the trainer's title will be the focal point, as Jason Acosta, Anthony Nunes, and Gary Sobrati will be having their stables emptied to gain the much needed dollars to win the trainer's title. Take care. Good luck.